Hey friends, we are on Module 4, What Makes the Continents or the World Fascinating. We are going to look at the last two lessons with this focusing question, how can a story transport you to a different place? And today's content focus question is, what is the essential meaning of why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears? I'm going to review what it means, what essential meaning means in a second. Let's head on over to our reading area. So the first thing I wanted to do today, friends, is go over our fluency practice with our poem, Lion's Roar. So read it with me or repeat after me, whatever you're most comfortable with. Ready? Lions roar, lions roar, eagles soar, leopards growl, cheetahs prowl, snakes slide, eagles glide, lizards crawl, jackals call, monkeys leap, snails creep, ants heap, fledglings peep, peep, peep. Birds sing, wasps sting, panthers stalk, people talk. So fun, friends. It's a rhyming poem. Can you talk to somebody in your house about which words rhyme in this fun poem? I bet you can. All right, let's take a look, like I said, and review what the essential meaning of a text is. So I made this chart for us to help us remember what the essential meaning is. That's where you look for important messages in the text or of the story. So we're going to be thinking about the important message of the text today. It's where you think about what the author is trying to tell us, and it's where you find out what the story means. Remember, we're doing that today in Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears. And remember, that's a folk tale. And folk tales, as I've talked about before, are created to explain something about the world. That's why I did this quick picture of the earth here, to help you remember that folk tales are created to explain something about the world or to teach us a lesson about life. And this folktale does teach us something about the world. It explains why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. It explains why mosquitoes are annoying. Mr. Morgan gets bit by mosquitoes so badly, and so do my daughters. Oh my goodness, they find mosquitoes so annoying. And it also explains why people don't like mosquitoes. However, this is a special folktale because it also teaches us a lesson about life. We're going to read the story through all the way today, and I'm going to talk about some questions and help us figure out the essential meaning of why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. This is by Verna Ardema, and the pictures are by Leo and Diane Dillon. One morning, a mosquito saw an iguana drinking at a water hole. The mosquito said, "Iguana, you will never believe what I saw yesterday." "Try me," said the iguana. The mosquito said, "I saw a farmer digging yams that are almost as big as I am." "What's a mosquito compared to a yam?" snapped the iguana grumpily. "I would rather be deaf than listen to such nonsense." Then he stuck 2 sticks in his ears and he went off, mack, 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 through the reeds. The iguana was still grumbling to himself when he happened to pass by a python. The big snake raised his head and said, "Good morning, iguana." The iguana did not answer, but lumbered on, bobbing his head, bottom in, bottom in. "Now, why won't you speak to me?" said the python to himself. "Iguana must be angry about something. I'm afraid he's plotting some mischief against me." He began looking for somewhere to hide. The first likely place he found was a rabbit hole, and in it he went, wassa-woo, wassa-woo, wassa-woo. When the rabbit saw the big snake coming into her burrow, she was terrified. She scurried out through the back way and bounded crick, crick, crick across a clearing. A crow saw the rabbit running for her life. He flew into the forest crying, "Gah, gah, gah." It was his duty to spread alarm in case of danger. A monkey heard the crow. He was sure that some dangerous beast was prowling near. He began screeching and leaping gilly-willy through the trees to help warn the other animals. As the monkey was crashing through the treetops, he happened to land on a dead limb. It broke and fell on an owl's nest, killing one of the owlets. So sad every single time I read it. Mother Owl was not at home, for though she usually hunted only in the night, this morning she was still out searching for one more tidbit to satisfy her hungry babies. When she returned to the nest, she found one of them dead. Her other children told her that the monkey had killed it, and all that day and all that night she sat in her tree. So sad, so sad, so sad. Now it was Mother Owl who woke the sun each day so that the dawn could come, but this time when she should have hooted for the sun, she did not do it. The night grew longer and longer. The animals of the forest knew it was lasting much too long. They feared that the sun would never come back. At last, King Lion called a meeting of the animals. Then he came and sat down, pem, 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 around a council fire. Mother Owl did not come, so the antelope was sent to fetch her. When she arrived, King Lion asked, "Mother Owl, why have you not called the sun? The night has lasted long, 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 and everyone is worried." Mother Owl said, "Monkey killed one of my owlets. Because of that, I cannot bear to wake the sun." The king said to the gathered animals, "Did you hear? It was the monkey who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." Then Lion King called the monkey. He came before him nervously, glancing from side to side. "Rim, rim, rim, rim." "Monkey," said the king, "why would you kill one of the Mother Owl's babies?" "Oh, king," said the monkey, "it was the crow's fault. He was calling and calling to warn us of danger, and I went leaping through the trees to help. A limb broke under me, and it fell, on the owl's nest." The king said to the council, "So it was the crow who alarmed the monkey who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." Then the king called for the crow. That big bird came flapping up. He said, "King Lion, it was the rabbit's fault. I saw her running for her life in the daytime. Wasn't that reason enough to spread an alarm?" The king nodded his head and said to the council, "So it was the rabbit who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." Then King Lion called the rabbit. The timid little creature stood before him, one trembling paw drawn up uncertainly. "Rabbit," cried the king, "why did you break a law of nature and go running, running, running in the daytime?" "Oh, king," said the rabbit, "it was the python's fault. I was in my house minding my own business when that big snake came in and chased me out." The king said to the council, "So it was the python who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come?" King Lion called the python, who came slithering, wassa-woo, past the other animals. "But king," he cried, "it was the iguana's fault. He wouldn't speak to me, and I thought he was plotting some mischief against me. When I crawled into the rabbit's hole, I was only trying to hide." The king said to the council, "So it was the iguana who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." Now the iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. The antelope was sent to fetch him. All the animals laughed when they saw the iguana coming, bada-min, with the stick still stuck in his ears. King Lion pulled out the sticks. Then he asked, "Iguana, what evil have you been plotting against the python?" "None at all," cried the iguana. "Python is my friend." "Then why wouldn't you say good morning to me?" demanded Python. "I didn't hear you or even see you," said the iguana. "Mosquito told me such a big lie, I couldn't bear to listen to it, so I put sticks in my ear." "Nig, nig, dig," laughed the lion. "So that's why you had sticks in your ears?" "Yes," said the iguana. "It was the mosquito's fault. King Lion said to the council, "So it was the mosquito who annoyed the iguana, who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." "Punish the mosquito! Punish the mosquito!" cried all the other animals. When Mother Owl heard that, she was satisfied. She turned her head toward the east and hooted, "Hoo, hoo, hoo," and the sun came up. Meanwhile, the mosquito had listened to it all from a nearby bush. She crept under a curly leaf and was never found and brought before the council. But because of this, the mosquito had a guilty conscience. To this day, she goes about whining in people's ears, "Zee! Is everyone still angry at me?" When she does that, she gets an honest answer. Kapow! Oh my goodness, friends. How did the lion use questions to learn why the night was lasting so long? Right? He kept asking the animals over and over again what happened. He asked each animal a question, and he kept asking until he figured out what really happened. But what might have happened if King Lion only listened to Mother Owl? Well, he might have punished the monkey because the Mother Owl said so. And the animals might not have learned the whole stories, and all the animals would have stayed mad. At the end, it says mosquito had a guilty conscience. What does that mean? Why does he feel guilty? Well, when you have a guilty conscience, you feel bad about something you did. You have it when you do something wrong or you feel bad. Maybe because she knows she lied, and because of that lie, a baby owlet died. And what lines do you hear repeated over and over again, and why did the author do it? Well, what you hear repeated over and over again. So it was the mosquito who annoyed the iguana, who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. King Lion kept telling what events had happened and repeated over and over, step by step, so you could figure out what really happened. It's showing each event made something else happen. And that gets us to the essential meaning of the story. What life lesson does this story teach you? Don't lie. Even a small lie, like what mosquito did, can turn into a big problem. And ask questions if you're trying to get to the bottom of something, because things aren't always the way they seem. So this is a great book to learn that exciting life lesson and be reminded to be honest and truthful, and make sure you always investigate fully before blaming someone on something they might have done. Thanks for reading with me today, friends. Bye.